Hello lovely family and friends, a very warm welcome to my channel today. My name is Samira and I hope you are all doing well by God's grace. So today we are making what I call Abe-Nkruma Nkwan or palm nut okra soup, okay? So this recipe is so delicious, it's just so unassuming but ever so delicious. Please stay with me, okay? And I'll go through this delicious recipe with you. But before we get into that, please like this video for me, okay? And subscribe if you haven't. It's all for free, okay? So let's get into it now. Indeed, man shall not live by bread alone, but at this moment, let's just live by bread now, for now, just for this moment. So I have my protein here, I have some beef, some cow foot, and then some smoked fish. So I'm using adrenaline here, okay? No, I'm using Akwebi here, right? So I'm going to pour over my blended ginger, garlic, and onions, okay? And today I'm going to be showing you my ingredients as we go, right? I won't show you beforehand. And I'm adding some salt to taste. So I'm going to steam this, okay? I'm going to steam the meat. So what we are doing right now, we are making the palm nut soup. We are making the Abe-Nkruma, okay, part of this recipe, okay? So yes, I've just raised my bowl and I've added it to it. I'll allow it to steam for a bit, then I'll add my palm nut paste, okay? So I'm letting it steam for a bit so that my marinade will flavor it nicely, okay, so that it will be well marinated. I mean, like, you know, it will taste good before we add the palm nuts base, okay, so that they all cook together, okay, because that one will need a bit of cooking, okay. So now I'm adding my Aniseed, my wedeaba, which is calabash, nutmeg, and a little bit of star anise. That is all I'm adding. That's all the spices I'm going to be adding to this soup, okay? It's going to make a whole lot of difference because Aniseed, wedeaba, oh my days, the wedeaba is the calabash, nutmeg, and they are all ground already. I've just, you know, ground them already, right? It's going to make this soup so delicious, okay? And my Akwebi is also representing, you know, Akwebi that, and I'm a anusu daddy. You don't want no challenge out. Charlie. So here is my palm nut base, okay, and I'm using kulenu for today, and here's my hot water. I'll pour all of that in here, mix it very well, and I'll sieve it into there, or I'll sieve it. You know, they say, man, strain it, sieve it. You know, see why? That's what we're doing, aren't we? Yeah. So I'll strain it onto my meat here, and then we'll move along. So the reason I'm straining is it usually has this black thing at the bottom, you see here. So I don't want it going into my soup. So I use a fine sieve to strain it so that I don't get any of those in it. So that's the reason. So I strain it very well and then give it a stir, and then I'll allow it to cook. So I'll just add a few bit, like I'm going to add my mackerel. I think that is the only thing I'll add, mackerel, and then I'll add some crabs, because don't forget we are making okra soup but in a different way, okay? So I'm adding my vegetables at this point because we need vegetables. So my onions, my tomatoes, and my Scotch bonnet or my pepper. So once it boils over, or once it jumps over, or once it's efura, so I don't know. Then I will take it out, blend it, and then pour it back in. Okay, so look at it boiling nicely. My vegetables are nice and soft, so I'm taking them out. Okay, and I'm going to blend it. Today I'm not showing all these nitty-gritty things. I'm just showing how this thing is being made. I want us to move on quickly to my onions, my chilies, and then my tomatoes. So I'll blend it very smoothly. I'm not going to sieve it, blend it, and pour it straight in. Right, so it's nicely blended, and there it goes. I add it to it, and for it to turn into soup. Otherwise, you're making engo and So your vegetables make your palm nuts, it makes it soup. Without the vegetables, you're making engo, because you'll be scooping the oil from the top, and then you get engo, palm oil. That's what I'm saying. Palm oil is engo. All right. Okay. So I'm adding my mackerel in now. I'll let it cook for a bit and then we'll continue from there. So what we are looking for is for the soup to cook and thicken a bit. Okay. We are not going to do this very light Abe-Nkruma kind of soup. We want the soup to thicken a bit because we are going to be eating it with like swallow, banku, and those kind of thing. Okay. Because we are making okro soup. Okay. And eba. And amala, all that. Okay, so here I added some garden eggs, but my someone called my phone, so it just didn't record. So so sorry about that, but I've just added some garden eggs. Just the fact that Nkwan Nkwan, so we need some. I want to add it. So right. So once it starts to boil, now it's cooked nicely. I can see that this is ready. I mean, like it is just a being now, so it hasn't thickened to my satisfaction. All right. So now here I've added my crabs. I had like 3 be lying around the bee. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, let me drop it in because it's Nkwan Nkwan. So here I am testing to see if it's thick enough so that you see how I'm scooping and pouring it back. Yeah. Just wanted to see that it's thickened enough. So this is the consistency, not very light, like a bit thick. By the time we finish with the okra, would have thickened a bit, right? Then it's going to be kama. Okay, kama. Fefe. Simple, fefe. So yes, so here are my okros. I've chopped up okros and I'm adding some water to it. I'm going to cook this okro very quickly. So once this okro boils, as soon as it boils, then it is ready. We're not going to do anything. And we are going to flavor this okra. We are not just going to leave it bland as that. We'll actually flavor it with, I put some grated ginger in it and some shallot in it, okay? Or some shallot, right? So I'll let it cook, it boils, and I'm adding vegetable bouillon. This was really, really delicious. Just say this thing, when it was ready, you can just eat your banku with it just like that without meat, Charlie. And also so a punishment to eat the banku and okra without meat. A little bit of bicarbonate to get more slime because you're going to be adding it to the Abe-Nkruma. It's got tomato in it and such things. So you need to make sure that you get more slime to make the thing look proper in Nkwan. Okay, so here it is. My okra is looking good. So once it boils, now you're going to add it to your okra. You're going to add it to your Abe-Nkruma, your palm nut soup, your Banga soup, because it's going to boil over there as well and it will cook. So here is our soup, right? It is looking good. It is so delicious. I tell you, so those spices, those 3 spices, they're amazing. They did the magic for this. You don't need a lot. So long there's garlic, there's ginger, there's onion, you need just that. Okay, so here I'm adding in my spinach. Okay, spinach, or if you have a demi, go for it, right? So my spinach, I've added my spinach, and then my okra is going to go in. When you go to the chop bar and you buy pacho meto banku kakra, now pacho me pa Abe-Nkruma fan Nkruma kakra guso. That is the idea. Or then you have me pa Abe-Nkruma fan Nkruma guso. Yeah, we are making the whole Abe-Nkruma Nkruma. It is just, as I said, it's very unassuming. When you taste it, you see say chai, idea there, oh baby, yeah, right there. Something that is sweet is somewhere. This thing was it be like Ghana, the way Ghana they be no sana another them Nkwan they be. Nkwan was good, and I served this one with some rice swallow. Okay, rice swallow. So this is rice banku or rice balls, not a mutu. No, a mutu in a way because tuo is to say banku form. No, yeah, but yes, and it was so good. So. Yeah, here it is. That is it. It will just simmer for a little bit, like 2 minutes, then it's ready. And look at that. And this is my rice banku or my rice balls or rice swallow. Nice and soft. Just when you take some and you put it in your mouth, you don't do any work. And one kasa slide it through slide water. As a friend is a walk with theme park. No, so on seashore now. And yes, seashore slides now. Slide also. You see that slides. Once the banku or the swallow drops on your tongue, it slides straight into your throat, into your stomach. Your body doesn't do any work. The food is delicious and kasa. It is just amazing. It will be good. So yes, let me stop talking. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, okay, and like this video and share this video and try it and let me know the outcome, because this was so good. It just was so good. Yeah, but I'll leave you to it and for you to enjoy. I mean, like, just get up, go to the market and get your ingredients and try. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. And it is bye for now.